Another video, another exhaust install. Today, guys, we're going to be swapping out this version 2 TOMEI for the version 3, which is going to be exiting out of this side. TOMEI recently redesigned the exhaust to fit the new GR86. Currently, this was the only version that fit the GR86. It was recommended that the version 1 was for the first gen car. So they've redesigned the V3 that will fit both applications, the GR86 as well as the Gen 1. We're excited to check it out. It's supposed to be a little bit louder. Follow us along, but first, let's go over this car quickly and just kind of tell you what mods and stuff are on this car so you can understand a little bit more about the exhaust. As I mentioned to you guys before, like your exhaust is more than just the actual catback. So on this car, we actually have, like I said, the V2 catback system. It's actually matted up to the OEM front pipe, which has a cat in it. This will control a lot of the drone, a lot of the raspiness that the 8.6 is actually very commonly known for, or these cars will just start sounding really bad if you guys want to go like all straight pipe, so to speak. Our car does have the HKS turbo kit on it. It is designed for the Gen 2. It does have a cat in there as well. The only other modification up here is we have a joint pipe, which connects the manifold to the front pipe. With this car is primarily, I mean, I can't say stock because it's not, but we're keeping a lot of the stock components in, which actually controls the tone of it. So I just wanted to kind of clear that up so you guys had an understanding when you guys hear this. If you replace anything further up front, it's going to dramatically change the sound of it. So at the time of filming, I don't know if TOMEI is actually going to discontinue the version 1. They just recently discontinued a couple other items. So keep an eye out for that. This version 3 is very identical, but it is using a smaller canister from what I understand. But let's get to it and let's see what it's all about. So TOMEI always does a really excellent job actually wrapping their products. Everything comes like nice and clean. In here, they will have the silencers, everything needed for the installation. And this will be the muffler, and this is all the accessories here. Let's take a look at this. So this does include a silencer, okay, which is super cool. All the extra pieces, this is actually going over top of the springs. You're gonna cut these and it'll make the springs not rattle against the titanium. All the extra clamps, this is like also an isolator piece too. Gaskets for the front, all the bolts. This is your exhaust or muffler hanger here. And of course, they're gonna give you all kinds of good stuff, tons of swag. They're gonna give you a bunch of different variations and stickers. They're gonna give you a TOMEI logo, if you will, like an embossed logo. And then of course, the license plate frame. And in here is all the QR codes. This should be a very specific link for installation on this exhaust. So it's actually quite small. We can do a full comparison here. So we're expecting this to be a little bit louder. I've mentioned this before in previous videos. Whenever working with titanium, you're gonna want to put some gloves on. It's to protect the oil from your hands from getting on the titanium. We always will wipe this off. I mean, you can get away with it. Keeps the oil off this product that much better. Seen time and time again where someone does an install on this and there's fingerprints all over it once the exhaust heats up. So it'll actually burn your fingerprints in here. So if I were to touch this like this, and then we put it up and started it and it got warm, you'll actually have like permanent fingerprints on it. This is a lot smaller, guys. So one thing that me and Caden were just looking at is we've hit this a couple of times. I mean, we do drive this car. This is a little flat. These are kind of to be expected. But the biggest thing with the V3, and it's probably going to be my favorite one after the install, is going to be clearance, and then it's just a lot straighter. If you notice this one, it kind of has a little bit more length to it, and then coming through a little bit larger muffler. This might be better for someone who's looking for a little bit quieter of an exhaust for track setup, but also wants to have the weight savings. I do want to mention that this and even this one is about 20 pounds less than stock. It's one of the advantages of the titanium system. So a lot of the weight savings on these cars will definitely enhance your driving experience. So as you can tell, like this will actually change. This is a perfect example here. As we get driving the car more and more, this titanium will actually change in color. So this is what it'll come out of the box. And then this cool effect will actually change over time. So this looks to be the exact same as the version 2 system. So a lot of times they will actually reuse this. Let's check this out. Yeah, we're gonna replace this as new, but these are the exact same items here. So we can set this one up and we can get a really good example and idea of what this is actually gonna look like. So this hanger is gonna come in this way now, and it's gonna be exiting completely on the opposite side of the version 2. This whole thing is so light. So this is an 80 mil. I just want to kind of talk to you guys about this for a second. It's always been a thing. This is a flat style flange. This will mat up to any aftermarket pipe that's using a flat style flange, but we're using the OEM donut gasket. So this is going to kind of set right in here like this, guys. Create a nice tight seal for you. So on this particular part, we're going to be using the bolts that they supplied. The OEM bolts will not fit through the aftermarket exhaust. So every pipe has a stopper, and this is the rear section or towards the end of the exhaust. So that's how you kind of know which way it's going to go. And obviously these are cut to expand. This one has the stopper right here so that you know that this exhaust will actually fit right over top perfectly, always, every time. It'll stop at that exact point. And then to line it up, you want to make sure these are perfect perfectly in line with each other. And there's a clamp that goes on here too. So let me slide that off. Tommy, get the clamp in there. I am really picky about these clamps and whatnot, but on this one I want it to mount just like this so that when we tighten it, it'll go just like that. You don't really want your clamps to like hang low. You don't want road debris to hit it or any speed bumps to catch this and stuff like that. It'll become a problem like later down the road. So I'm just gonna wrap this around here. This again is just a protector and like a little bit of an isolator for the muffler itself. I'm gonna cut it right here so that I can slide it around. Particularly, like, you could actually reverse this, guys, but we want this hole to come out this side. So I already know it's correct. I just did a test fit. So I'm gonna put the bolt through here. And with our diffuser, we're gonna probably hang this part in the rear section and then try to match it up in the middle. So I'm not gonna tighten this all the way, but I'm just gonna leave it like this so that this can actually move around a little bit as needed. So guys, this is one of the final steps. These are the springs that hold this together, so to speak. They just pull it tight to that bump stop like I showed you. You're not going to be using this, but they do include it if you were using an aftermarket front pipe, and they always have the paste. Typically I don't use it too much because we do take our exhaust on and off, but I recommend that you guys do use this. This is going to be for your silencer, so this will be for all the nuts and bolts inside here. This is the additional parts where we will cut these. These will go over top of this like this, and we'll cut small little sections. These will actually be stretched out quite a bit. And there is a very specific tool. You can use needle nose, you can use pick tools or pliers, but we do have a tool, right? So we do have a very specific tool for that. That will allow this not to come back and kick you in the face. So this will hook here, and then you have enough strength to pull this thing on. I'm gonna cut this just a little bit shy of each side. So I'm gonna go here and here to hook this side like this. I'm going to put this thing in. That's where you don't want to poke your eye out, guys. And then hook it up. My length was pretty good. So this is a new design silencer from TOMEI where the center section, this piece, is removable. It will give you two different sound clips, if you will. You can put this in for like a super silent sound, and you can see it's just a machine piece that'll go through there. Now, one thing I noticed, I don't know if this is because we got an early production piece of this, you have to remove these two bolts and you only have one hole for the silencer to go in. So we'll do that for you guys. We'll put this in, give you guys some sound clips with this. A lot of tracks, actually California tracks, require certain decibel levels and readings. So you might want to actually run this with it too. So before we start this up, let me just kind of give you my thoughts on it. We got to wipe it down still. Installation was pretty straightforward. Everything lined up perfectly. As long as we got everything into the stops that I talked to you guys about. You guys saw how we did all the springs, top and bottom here. I got my clamp here. I got my clamp here. This spring actually goes over top of it. You could put this clamp on the bottom if you chose to. It's not the lowest point, but I just like it nice and tucked up there. Like I said, this is the same design as the previous gen. So if maybe you could purchase these parts separately. I'm not trying to say that. I don't know if TOMEI will allow it, but if you ever had an accident, they do sell replacement parts. So stay tuned. Probably the video after this one, we're gonna have a mashup of TOMEI 80R version 2, which is the passenger side exit, and this version 3, which is fitting Gen 1 and Gen 2. So let's get to the sound clips, guys.